Hey, what's going on, guys? This is going to be a quick unboxing and review for the Star Wars vehicle model number 13, the Death Star 2. Now, as I said, quick because it's just kind of the Death Star. There's not really a whole lot to it. It obviously doesn't move or has any like moving parts or anything. It's a very simple kit. But it looks really cool. I haven't reviewed like all of the Star Wars kits. I've been just picking and choosing just a few of them that I've reviewed for you guys so far. But this was one that I saw and I thought that looks really cool. I like that a lot. So I really wanted to check it out. So as always, thank you to US Gundam Store for sponsoring this review. Do check out the link to their site down below and use my coupon code there. You can get all the stuff on their site 10% off with that coupon code. So thank you to them for that. I have reviewed a vehicle model before. So if you saw my review of that Jedi Starfighter, these kits are very small, but really super nicely detailed and very cheap as well, so they're definitely worth picking up if you want just like some really nice, just small scale Star Wars kits. Beautiful box art on there on the front too. It looks really nice. The painting of that looks really cool. Here on the side of the box, just kind of going to be the same thing there. Once again, this is the 13th kit in the vehicle model line. They don't give you a scale for these, and I think they're all kind of in different scales, so they just don't really specify it, but it's very small anyway. Here on the side of the box, there's a little breakdown about that, some information there in Japanese and English. Here you can see what the kit is going to look like when it's all painted. It's just like gray though, so I feel like just building this up and then just like giving it a wash of panel liner, and that will probably be done. You might not even really have to paint it because it's just gray. But here's a couple of other vehicles in the lineup, showing a little bit of the details there of like the parts that are still under construction. All does look pretty nice considering how small this is in scale. It does also include a display base, of course, for just putting that up on there, and then this kit retails for 800 yen. So again, very cheap. On the inside of the box, we can see here's our instructions just printed there, so that's cool. Bandai saving some paper, and instead of giving you a separate instruction booklet, they're just printing that on there. We do also have our color guide in here as well, and it's just going to be like just pretty much gray, and then like the inner wall is in like a little bit different gray, and that's pretty much it. But let's take a look at the runners. So we've just got one little bag here, just a couple of runners. BM1 here in black is just going to be our small little base, and this does look like it's the same base that they've used for the other vehicle models, at least from what I've seen. And then we've got runner A1 here, so again, it's just in a light gray color, but the detail is amazing. All the little details on this is pretty cool. Let me just give you guys a closer up look at that so you can see just all the little like bits of that here, and even like for like the inner bits of that. It's pretty crazy. It's all really nice considering how small scale this is. That's really cool. And then runner A2, again, just kind of more of the same, so just really amazing detail on that. You can see kind of like the main inner structure of that is all very cool. This really shouldn't take too long to get this built up, so let me get this built up and then we'll take a look at how it's going to look. Alright, and when it's all put together, here is how it's going to look. Now, it stands up on the base just fine, but what I'm noticing is that if you try to pick it up, it comes off the base very easily, so this is not a very tight connection in there, so just when you're moving it around, just be careful about that it's on there before you let go of it. But otherwise, yeah, very cool. Actually, putting this together, I mean, considering how it's just like a ball with a bite out of it, it's a lot more complex. There's like quite a few pieces that go in to make up all the details in this. And this is pretty small, so I do want to make sure to get this in as much detail so you guys can see all the little details in there. It's pretty amazing. Now, like I said, when it comes to painting this, I mean, it's essentially just gray, so it's not like you're going to be doing a whole lot of super intense little detail painting in there. You could, I guess, if you wanted to make it more colorful than it actually should be like in Canon, but just all this detail, like that's inner pieces that go in underneath there and underneath here and these parts. It just all looks really great. All the detail on this looks fantastic, again, considering how small it is. It's like smaller than the size of a baseball. On the kind of outer shell, there's a couple of seam lines. This one you'll see right here, which doesn't look too bad because it's like pretty much in line with like, I guess what would be like the diameter of the sphere. But then there's this one over here. This one kind of goes like against the diameter. It's like a cut and like a third of it. So if you get what I mean anyway. It doesn't look as natural. It looks a little bit weird, and I wish they would have separated that part in a different way so you don't have this odd looking line around on here. But you're probably going to be looking at it most of the time like from this sort of angle like that, and you're not really going to notice that, so it's not really too big of a deal. Or you want to kind of be able to see like the main cannon as well as like some of this like under construction part here over on this side. So kind of ugly seam line there on the back, but it is on the back side at least. Otherwise, I mean, it's just a super detailed kit for the size of it. So for a comparison, here's how it's going to compare to a typical size 1/44 scale high-grade Gunpla kits. You can see it's pretty small. It's only going to be coming up to about 10 centimeters or about 4 inches in height altogether. So that's it for the vehicle model Death Star. Pretty cool. I definitely like this a lot. It should just make just a cool, simple piece. And I don't think, like I said, there's really too much else more that you can do with it. Just painting it up, filling in the panel lines and everything. But still, a very cool, just simple thing. It doesn't really cost a whole lot. It's something like $8 or something. Definitely worth it for Star Wars fans. It just makes a nice, cool thing to put on your desk or shelf or whatever. Hopefully the review has been helpful for you guys. If you're looking for some more information on this kit, thank you so much for watching. Thank you again to USA Gundam Store for sponsoring the review. And if you guys do have any other further questions or comments about this, do feel free to leave those down below. I'll see you guys the next time. Bye-bye.
Hey! Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you want to check the kit out for yourself, you can head over to USA Gundam Store. Use that coupon code ZakuAurelius10. Save yourself 10%. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.